How about it, y'all? This is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms. I'm back with another video today. This is going to be our part 2 of 2020 deer food plots. Behind me you can see we got a good kill where I sprayed our Ranger Pro on our food plots. It's getting close to deer season, so we really need to get these oats in the ground. It's the second week of September now. Our rifle season opens up in October, mid-October. So we're going to go ahead and get these oats in the ground this week. They've got plenty of food right now. All this behind me and about 220 acres here. My company's land is planted in soybeans, so they've been eating on that all summer. These cooler temperatures are going to come in, and acorns are going to start falling, so they'll have that to feed on. These oats are just going to provide some green throughout the winter for them to eat on. So we're going to go ahead and get this plowed up. I'm going to set the camera up and probably do a little time lapse. I might have to go over these food plots 2 or 3 times potentially. My plow behind me, it's not the biggest plow, it's just a 5-foot 16 disc hair. So it's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it'll get the job done. It just might take a little bit longer. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Y'all stick around and I'll show you the whole process of how I plow, plant, and cover those seeds up. So y'all stick with us. So I don't really know how much you could tell from that time lapse, but that plow was really not wanting to dig in here. This spot right here is on top of a clay hill that we typically don't plant for food plots, but it's a real active area of the farm. We got a decent sized deer stand behind me. There it is. So I tried to plant it last year. It was real tough then, but also we haven't had any rain here in about 2 weeks. So the soil's real dry, it's real compacted. I got the top layer busted off. So maybe we get this rain tonight and tomorrow morning. We'll get some moisture down in that soil and it'll loosen it up some where that plow will actually dig. I might have to end up bringing in a chisel plow. But if you look at it, I was starting to get a little deeper in some areas, but it's got a bunch of these rocks in here. Just quartz rocks. I got about, like I said, 1 to 3 inches deep. It's just not wanting to bust up. So I'm gonna move on to another food plot that we've plowed more in the past. It should be a little looser, and so we should go ahead and get a good plow on that. And I'll just come back to this later in the week. Hopefully we'll get some rain on it and we'll get it taken care of. Well, this is really starting to get kind of frustrating. This ground is just too hard. It's not accepting that plow at all. You can see behind me, we're getting it plowed pretty good right here, but it's in the shade, so the ground's not quite as dried out. But over here on this side, it's in the sun pretty much 90% of the day. And so it's just dry as it can be, hard as a rock. So I'm gonna cut the camera off for the day. There's no use of watching me just run across the ground a bunch of times. I'm gonna get it broken open. Hopefully it'll accept that rain tonight, loosen up that soil a little bit, and I'm gonna get back with y'all tomorrow afternoon. Well, for y'all it'll just be a second. So here we go. Finally got all my plowing done. It's gonna rain tonight. Oh, the Hurricane Sally, she's on her way. She's gonna be here about 8 o'clock. So I really want to get all the seed in the ground today, so they get good rained in the next couple days. But I got my broadcast spreader hooked up to the tractor. Planting oats, they call for a bushel of oats per acre. That's 32 pounds of oats. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 8 pounds into the spreader, or about a fifth of a 50-pound bag. Maybe a little more than 8 pounds, but this is a 1/4 acre little food plot on a power line, so that'll give me a good judgment if my spreader's calibrated in. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the spreader up with about 10 pounds of oats, spread it. Hopefully it covers this. Just takes just that amount to do it, and then I'll know my spreader's calibrated. I got it set right now to where I had it last year. I look back in my notes, so hopefully it's dead on. But we're gonna go ahead and put some seed in the spreader. Well guys, we got all our seed in the ground. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting and hoping. We had to wait on some rain to loosen up the dirt. So this video is actually about a week-long project, but we got it done. My last step of what I'll do is I'll hook the plow back up. I'll kind of straighten those blades out a little bit where it's not so aggressive, and I'll lightly disc over all the soil and the seed, kind of cover that seed up just a little bit. I'll throw a short little clip here of that at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up so I can go ahead and get that done before this rain comes. It's starting to darken up here and the wind's picking up pretty good, but I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope to have more content like this, and hopefully we can make some videos of actually seeing these food plots pay off this year, get some film of some deer hunting and things like that. But I really appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help us out a lot. Hit that like, hit the notification bell, and be notified next time we post a video. And we'll see y'all on the next one.